I would like, if you allow me, I will move forward in the name of the state of Venezuela and of all the people of Venezuela to condecorate the institutional leaders, civil leaders, political leaders, and military leaders, and the leaders from the police, that yesterday the U.S. imperialism, the decadent imperialist of the European Union and the U.S. colony Canada, they sanctioned criminally. I will go forward with this movement, anti-fascist movement, to give them the Bicentennial Order of Ayacucho. Please, let's go forth. Imposition of the condecorations to the patriots that were sanctioned by the Department of the U.S., the European Union, and UK and government. The citizen Nicolás Maduro Moros imposes President of Venezuela for the mandate 2025-2031, imposes an order of the Bicentennial Battle of Ayacucho. Calicia Rodriguez receives it, President of the Supreme Court and the Electoral Chamber of the Supreme Court. General-in-Chief Vladimir Padrino Lopez, Bisectorial Vice President and Mayor General Dr. Cariclia Rodriguez has been sanctioned by the European Union and the United Kingdom. General-in-Chief Vladimir Padrino Lopez has been sanctioned by the Department of State of the United States. The Minister of Transport, Dr. Tania Diabelio, Dr. Lourdes Benice Suárez Anderson, Dr. Márquez Cordero, Dr. Juan Carlos Hidalgo Pandares. Dr. Inocencio Figueroa,
constitucional presenta ante todas estas autoridades venezolanas, las cuales han sido sancionadas, pero hoy el presidente constitucional pues reconoce.
We see how the Venezuelan president is given a medal and decorating the people who are sanctioned by the U.S. government. Was imposed sanctions on 8 official parts of the Venezuelan government, and his award is commemorate them with this medal, this gold medal, and
Doctora Rosalba Gil Pacheco, Dr. Conrado Pérez, Dr. José Meneses, Dr. Héctor Andrés Obregón Pérez.
Como bien ha sido mencionado, cada una de estas autoridades han sido sancionadas por el Departamento de Estado.
So we can see that in the ceremony, in the festival, they are calling the persons by their name, and the Venezuelan president gave them a medal, in which represents their commitment with the Venezuelan government and the Venezuelan people and the sovereignty of the country, rejecting these unilateral aggressive sanctions that the U.S. government imposed on these people. But something that we can remark is about this festival, that is exactly about it, Anti-Fascist Festival, who is taking place in Caracas. This is with more than 2,000 national and international guests, with political leaders, young people, workers and farmers, with delegation from more than 100 countries around the world. We could see that there were the flags of different countries of Latin America, of Africa. Of course, this is taking part in the activities as part of the massive call made by the government to parties and movements in the country and to different nations around the world with the aim of building a network of concrete actions to confront fascism in the world.
Major General Elio Ramón Estrada Paredes, Félix Osorio, Dani Ramón Ferrer Andrea, Douglas Rico.
Aquí vemos pues cómo son condecorados.
Now they are giving the medals to the National Armed Forces. They are taking their hats to get the medal on. This is taking part, of course, not only about the sanctions, but for their commitment to the Venezuelan government, to the Venezuelan people, the sovereignty of the Venezuelan people, by these people that is being commemorated today with these medals. Let's remember that it was announced that this Sunday, January the 12th, the working tables of the World Communication Congress will begin within the framework of the Anti-Fascist Festival in Caracas. And during this day, it is expected that presence will be able to find themselves in the debate on the current world scenario.
Johnny Salazar, General of Division Rafael Franco Quintero, Rafael Ramón Blanco Marrero, Asdrúbal José Brito Hernández, Coronel Alexander Blanco, Miguel Antonio Muñoz Palacios.
There we can see that it is something that it's not just a few people. There are a lot of people committed with the Venezuelan sovereignty and the Venezuelan people. They are given this award because their commitment, their support, their will to protect the Venezuelan people, the Venezuelan sovereignty and the Venezuelan democracy, to express that they are here to protect the homeland. So we can see it, these medals are not just for a few people, there's for a lot of people that are committed with the Venezuelan people and with the Venezuelan government. This is the president putting the medal to the people alive. There's been 4 rounds of people already, and there are more people that are committed with the sovereignty and democracy of Venezuela, not just those that being an award. Let's remember that this is just of the sovereignty, the democracy. It's for all the Venezuelan people and are all committed with this cause. We see the Venezuelan president these awards with these medals to the people during the Anti-Fascist Festival. This is the Bicentennial Order victory of the Ayacucho Battle to those sanctioned by the US and Europe too. Not only the US is...
Miguel Briceño Cisneros, Dinora Jocelyn Bustamante, Farik Salcedo Mora,
as we can see, the Bicentennial Order of Victory of Ayacucho Battle is in the purpose of those sanctioned by the US and Europe. Let's remember that yesterday during the swearing-in ceremony of President Nicolás Maduro, last January the 10th, 8 people were sanctioned. 8 more people actually were sanctioned by the United States and Europe too, because not only the United States sanctioned the Venezuelan country, but also Europe too. This is a ceremony that's taking part on the Anti-Fascist festival here in Caracas, Venezuela. Let's remember that this festival was from the January the 9th to from today, January the 11th.
That were sanctioned and were also condecorated to the judges and prosecutors and the military chiefs and the police chiefs are my recognition and the recognition of a country, because thanks to your bravery and that you haven't conceded to the international threats, Venezuela has strong institutions and is at peace. Congratulations to all of you. I hope you win new sanctions